Anyways, I'm bored. I'm at Venice Acres. Charging my phone without electricity in my family victim of a hate crime. Mostly everyone in my family of origin is an illegal prostitute, rapist, murderer, thief. Basura, sclerosis, bleh. That one last go, it's so embarrassing. So I'm seeking the death penalty for them. I'm a student with King Only. I've been with their dad since 2016. When Michael Norman and whatever that's right, me, you can decapitate Michael Norman. You can decapitate whatever that's. I didn't want to see them. I'm self-employed, so after that happened, I was already going through some struggles. Emotionally, I've seen so many ugly people around me. So I couldn't keep it together and moved out of my home with the year dating Kilani. Just dated Kilani, which was wonderful. I've had a lot of money. I'm a victim of theft. Mostly everyone in my family of origin wants to rape the shit out of me literally. What else? I'm seeking the death penalty. I'm mostly everyone in my family of origin. Seeking the death penalty for genocide that leads to societies that raped me and my parents' home. Yeah, raped their private in my parents' home. Andrew or Arbor Hitler. Can't remember something. The owner was with him. What else? Are the origins got her in Puerto Rico? She left for Spain. What else? That's not why that happened. They shipped her to Spain, and now people are going to Puerto Rico and like, well, she didn't change for the better. So we just have to get her out of here. Me invita un día si ella no está allí. O ese horrible. Or like those people that rape me on purpose. Those people are there. Me invita un día to bring a guest. Oh, that's good. If one brings a guest. If one isn't comfortable and familiar with the people hosting, one usually asks if one can bring a guest. And lets the guest meander. Is that the word? So if he wants to. So you have to bring a guest that you're comfortable knowing that what the situation is. Is it just going to be you and the guest? Are you going to both welcome other people if you have someone there? That, anyways, my phone. So, um, anyways, you have to be comfortable with, well, you know, let the guests partake in the people that are there. So that's the type that goes with it. Just roll anyone. You don't want your feelings to be hurt. It's good if you just go into it, knowing that anything could happen. What else? What else? What else? As long as there's respect. Those situations can be talked about beforehand. Ish. I'm a student with only this success years and now that you're never like Friday abandona Chile Kilani che si chiede con Chile Kilani. Tendi una carta Chile Kilani dicendo those people that I grew up around are so disgusting. They've caused dating Kilani to be separated from me. In retaliation, because I'm an excellent mother, as if you want more dick, you need to lose something. Yeah. My health at the moment, my mother they killed. What else? Anyways, I said to Edgar, so text on facebook.com/airbusca. That's cute. It matches the vehicle. What else? I do that sometimes. What else? Black is the color of the tires. What else? Oh, anyway, so what was I saying? Oh, that I saw that boy that I liked decades ago at church recently, and then I want my money. What else? What else? What else? They're disgusting. Ew, I don't ever want to see that guy again. Ever. Ew, they starved me on purpose. No me diga que Gaby lo llevó y que al West Side, al Guadalupe Art Center, on a date to try to remind me de que ella se lo mama al fraile. Ew, dan un asco. To me, the Guadalupe Arts and Cultural Center is just, have you seen the books that they have at the shopping area, gift shop? They have tops, bags there, that mortar. Ew, ew, ew. I always live thinking about art, so I don't live thinking about like that green vehicle reminds me of that sucker that I ate with someone one day. Every time that I see a lime car, or every time that I eat a Snickers, I think about Albert's dick. Every time that I bathe with ivory soap, I think about bound chicken. Ew, 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 those people are so gross. They're trying to cover up that they raped me, that they steal my money, and they want to make it like, oh, we created a love story. No, they didn't. That guy possibly doesn't ever want to see me. When he was little, he's like, Arlene, don't forget me. I don't want to be a church. And as soon as he left my parents, I'm like, I'm done and over with that. I'm not thinking about him again. But I also suffer from amnesia. I'm like, I'm not his rescuer. How do they create so much drama anyway? Jaden is in school with the degree that he wanted to pursue since he was a small child because he practiced too. Like, this is Microsoft Paint. Because then when I'm older, I would have studied graphic design, but like I had already introduced him to Microsoft Paint months before. So how is it? Are they on drugs? Are they like rapists, murderers, and thieves themselves? So I don't talk to those people that I grew up around. They want to be like, okay, so I want to minute. But if Friday isn't even available, that possibly hates me, that possibly has an engagement with someone and is so gay, so happy. This isn't just gonna be here doing this cycle of celibacy for a while. So I can raise my kid with just one woman and be happy about it. Some people do that as a reason. They're like, I don't want to be thinking about any of my lovers that like I truly want some peace, and then a relationship with one woman, have a baby with it, and raise that kid with that woman for a while. It seems extreme to some, but some people go to college for 4 years or 10. They continuously won't. To become a doctor. When there's a curandera in España or in Peru, there's like, these kids not one death, not one infection, nothing. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? So what Nereida Galicia wants to know is mad at today, but we're the contenders. So she saw a fraile, le dijo, ay, girl, dame mi dinero. But where are the pictures of us that were contenders with her towards a fraile's dick on top of a fraile, with other frailes, with other people who, ew, those people are so disgusting. You can decapitate Nereida Galicia stays in my homes without my permission, steals my vehicles, gets in the way of me receiving money, and steals my money. I don't ever want to see her again. I don't talk to her. Did I have her on Facebook? It was just so I can remember to myself that I'm seeking the death penalty for her. I'm networking with the FBI at the moment through Facebook and hoping that people give me money immediately. I'm going to shop on H&M today. What else? I've never had plans to pursue a filing to do it. It's like, whatever he wants, he's possibly signing the paperwork right now and say, I'm leaving. Oh yeah. And I wouldn't ever run into him again. What else? I'm bored. In the meantime, all those people that are around that raped him are like, chicas, ¿cuál es el plan? Ginny Gendalides, if she watches me. Maybe telling her illegal prostitutes friends, we must keep Arlene away from him. So even if Arlene has money, what is the plan? How do we seduce him? How do we rape him? How do we put someone in Arlene's life that we hope Arlene will like so Arlene will forget about him? Oh yeah. Esa tipa una cuero asquerosa es basura. Fo. Es como la drogadicta del barrio, puerca, basura. I'm so bored. You can decapitate him in such sons that rape me, that steal my money, that get in the way of me receiving money, that steal my vehicles, that fund Ginny Gendalides Suarez as a terrorist so that she makes sure that I starve, so that I die for him to keep my money, my generational wealth that I don't have access to. They're disgusting. They're like, wow, Suarez Lorenzo power, Lorenzo Suarez power. Mátense todo y si quieren. I want Ginny Gendalides Lorenzo Suarez to kill herself today. Esa tipa una puerca. She raped me with Yandel. Decades ago, you can decapitate Yandel. Malave if he stays in my homes without my permission. Steals my vehicles, gets in the way of me receiving money, steals my money, pays people illegally to pretend to be me. Drug me to rape me, drugs me so that other people would rape me. Que gente tan aburrida that I grew up alone. Like Nereida Galicia and some of her friends and sisters. Ew. They're like, so no salió en la portada del Nuevo Día que Yandel tuvo un affair. Mientras estuvo con ella, mira la foto, mira mi culo en el pene de él. Yo estaba esperando eso en el Nuevo Día. They don't understand what the press is for. The press isn't for entertainment, necessarily. When there's breaking news, it's literally breaking news. No, tu madre ha sido una cuero por generaciones. Tú también eres una cuero asquerosa puerca que no te rehabilitas. How is that news? What else? I'm bored. When does the bus get there? I'm heading over to HEB to buy food, about to go on, and then to the zone library. In the meantime, you can take a copy of Fraile. If he stays in my homes without my permission, steals my money, gets in the way of me receiving money, steals my vehicles. First things first. So turned on right now, abandon my children. So those leashes that I grew up around think that I'm gonna remember that I have a crush on Fraile. And say, girl, you keep taking on forever. You are alright, guys. I love my kids. I want to try things out with it. Try to have a baby with him. Even die in the process because my health is so fucked up at the moment. Just for you all to be happy, and then you can continue stealing my money, my homes, my vehicles, and every other possession that I leave after that marriage. You're all good. You're all cool with that. Okay. That's what I'm doing. So this is why I don't talk to anyone in my family watching for the past 4 years plus. Something like in decades. Because they're aggressive, they're very aggressive. They try to make the wrong decision. Yeah. Andrew and Harvard bringing that monster genes and that Lady Lorenzo Suarez into my parents' home, into my parents' bedroom to rape me. Decades ago, esa tipa es una loca asquerosidad, puerca, basura. Anyways, I've never been friends with her, someone so long that I don't fall prey to her. Here's my phone number. I'll be there for you. What she's trying to do is disclose how she like rushes, how she possibly terrorizes my children's classmates. Or Jada Chapman. So I kill myself or to keep Harvard and I take care without them thinking about me as if people don't think about marriage occasion. With a t-shirt. Well, it is George Bush now. Who died the other day? I was in the car. Oh, yes, it is. Who is next after Trump? I feel so out of the loop with my family of origin. All I know is just the Trump era. I don't know anyone else that they say like sometimes they do that out of fun for politics. They think that they can change the plan. Others do it to get noticed by wealthy people so that they're like in their right orgy. It's a sexy job. What else? What else? I'm so bored. I just shaved my legs. I'm working on my tan at the moment. What else? What's the thing today? Voy a bailar mi vida. Anyways, I don't mind having dinner with him if he's available someday when I'm financially stable and I'm settled. So he's welcome to approach me if he wants to. And go down on me again if he wants to do that. He's very much welcome. If he wants it to be a member of leadership. Go from sexy to sexy even and just have dinner without anything sexual. That could be fun too. What else? I know how to keep it in my pants. Or skirt. Otherwise, I wish I would lead on his own path, possibly to something great for himself. So I wouldn't ever want to make this about my other children. But if he wants an Eiffel Tower with Melita 9 years younger than me, I'm down for that. But I think we've done it before. Maybe. What else? What else? What else? It's so boring. I'm so bored. If 20 years younger makes that much perfection. What else? What else? What else? I was standing quiet today and ordering service for the blanket of my pajamas. It's okay if they're used as long as they're clean. They wash them in hot water. Like it's not just clean for aesthetics. They're like, I mean, it's a washing machine. And there's detergent involved. What else? The killer on the traffic we do. By asking the FBI for the it is not less maintenance like so letting it alone. Your hair. It is not less hair. I could comb it like just out of maintaining it.
Approaching Commerce and Cherry.
Having trouble being my I'm gonna dance at 1902 next week. I'm gonna dance at Garden next week. I'm gonna shop at H&M today. I'm gonna eat several grocery at the mall today. Or yard.
Don't chase the bus.
Woman.
Llegue a donde tenga que ir con cuidado. No corra detrás del autobús.
Anyway, what else? And when I'm financial stable, I work so hard and my husband. And what else? In the meantime, we did it. I don't get attached to people. That's why I meet millionaires, billionaires, infinite wealth. That's just about it. Legally, I do. What else? I know I'm not having my wedding with them. Ando como lo voy a llevar aquí, acá. He could very much have his own plans, and or he has the shorts that I need for like mostly all summer. I'm concerned it would have set me right that I have on my legs at the moment. And I could manage a mini skirt-ish to take myself dancing after I dance. And I just go down. I can understand. Anyways, we did it. They found all my past loverish rapists that I was in love with. Please talk to me in a second. And if my Facebook, social media didn't say come for it properly, I don't know what else did on Facebook. Like I'm domesticated. Same I liking a mismatched furniture. There's two different ideals here. We get along, the kids are alright. He who wants to have a decent opportunity with them, come and get it. They want to assume that
Approaching Sally, Mark, and
and it makes them sex heavy. They're rapists by nature. That's why they rape. They're disgusting. So they talk about me to people while looking at my Facebook profiles if they know me as a word close. No, we aren't ever. Ew. Slow. Anyway, let me get a sticker. Está so in tune with his videos como en fraile, even though he doesn't want to. It doesn't want to give me my money para que no se lo quite. Courtesy of my siblings raping me. Some shit like that, possibly. Yeah. You can decapitate Arlene Lorenzo Soledo. You can decapitate Arlene Lorenzo Soledo. You can decapitate Arlene Lorenzo Soledo that are trying to put me on a wheelchair to try to rape me and rape me. They're trying to traffic me into my dad's home. So Andrew, Albert, Basura, Leach, Alex, Puero, Anthony Capizano, rapes me. And them going out. That's not me stressed. I am stressed in my brand new Lexus to the beach. Llenarlo de arena, el culo, la cara, man. Oh, dude, they're so special. They're so What else? Who didn't take me to prom? Pero es falta que so it's not something that I want. Like, did he take my prima to prom? And because I can't remember how that went down, and I don't want to say that that's nothing. I'm just here with my thoughts like you do. What else? Also, that building is the hotel by the Hemisphere.
older adults and persons with a disability who require special accommodations may exit through the front door. Los adultos mayores y las personas con discapacidad que requieren acomodaciones especiales pueden salir a través de la puerta principal.
That's our America. What else? Dame tu cositas. Just this song. I danced at garden with the people that are trying to rape me, and none of them got a pass to rape me. So I laugh at it. I even bow my head down. Does anyone else feel the same? Here, I'm doing their significant other feelings. Yo estoy conmigo, estoy bailando sola y estoy acompañada. Some people suggested that Berenice learns better Spanish, so she watches telenovelas on the non-stop instead of killing people. She could become that type of Latina that just watches telenovelas. You can decapitate Berenice Venegas, you can decapitate Kayla Barnes. They want me to thank them for raping my crushes. As if yo te lo caliente. There's no such thing as that. My vagina was available at least once yearly for those men. And then as men, those men's availability would also be taken into play. Porque I could say like once weekly, but that wouldn't be like with all of them. It's impossible, though I had that many hours for a while. What else? 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 In the meantime, Brown Bear, so excited already. I love dating Kehlani. What a relationship with dating Kehlani. Non-stop till my death. I never intended to give up Jada. I never intended to give up Kehlani. I won't be ever. No, Edgar knows that. Just like he was saying to me, can you keep the kids this weekend? I'm heading with Gabby over on a trip. I'm like, sure, why not? No, die. That's an understanding that Edgar and I have. So I just need money. Okay, he may just be as amazing as to me saying, I'm heading with my boyfriend out of town for a few days. Or when Kehlani is out of school, Kehlani may say, like, I'm living with Dad for the next 6 months, so you can just, like, see Charles. And like, oh, yeah, like, I had mentioned that when you finish school, if you want to live with your dad for 6 months, I'll come visit. What else? What else? So you could tag along a day or two, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so we're doing and on Fridays eventually after Fridays off. Oh, we're here in the North Street. So I'm like, right there on the
West Palmer.
let's pick up the kids. It's not fist fight, Patty. Like, what are you doing dancing on a Friday night by yourself? The concern that I was in the back of the brain was like, you've been going out with guys. But I'm gonna have the words to say it. What else is this? Danny doesn't want to bring me here because I think these videos are like this. I'm getting married. No, for so long. Oh, I'm going to tell Gabby and Debbie together. She may have been there first. No, she's younger than me. So, but in feeling like that's just a girlfriend that I got pregnant. It's so much fun, never complain. What else? What else? What else? No me debo por alguien. Okay. She lives at a networking event where people started this. They made it uncomfortable very positive because even I have met before. So she may have gotten anxiety of like, this is a steady, like, last 2 years that people burn about to me. What else? So you can decapitate the devil. This my first stealing my vehicle, stealing my money, getting no errors, and stealing my homes. I'm not changing my mind. Anyways, I think I will send my prayer wish. It is what they were. I saw some yesterday. Or the other day, I think it was HBO News. With, I think they paired it with myself. And the top printed.